Okay, check. We're live over here in Plano on our commute home to the city of Allen. And I'm over here at Stony Hollow Park. It's a pond, but it's more like a lake. It's a fairly good sized pond, kind of L-shaped. We fished it over the years, and usually you get some pretty nice sized bass out here. Right now I'm just gonna go with the cork strike indicator right here. Cork strike indicator with that olive near deer set 3 foot below the strike indicator, and we're just going to work the vegetation line similar like we've seen in these other ponds. It does get fairly deep in some sections, but for now we're just going to work the ponds. I know this section is a lot more shallower, and then it'll kind of taper off or get a little bit deeper, and then it'll be shallow again, and it'll get deeper as you come around. But for now, we'll just kind of start off with, well, scouting around. I hadn't been here probably in over a year, and I figured take the opportunity on the drive home to go do a little fishing, because of course yours truly like keeping a fly rod nearby, or at least a fishing pole nearby. In this case, I've got the 4-weight ready to pursuit, and that 8-foot rod and a 4-weight line, weight forward, and we'll just kind of work the pond here. Have a little bit of time before yours truly has to make it home, but for now, let's see. I know the temperature's a little bit cooler than it has been. Had a front go by, so I don't know what the bite's gonna be like, but hey, that's fishing, isn't it? So we'll just kind of work our way over. Just kind of working the vegetation line, trying to work my way over to this culvert. And I know it's pretty shallow here, but if I can get to that one section, I might be able to. There's a hit right there. Oh man, that was a hit. Shoot, he took it quick. All right, bear with me. Let me see if I can get my fly situated here. Yeah, there we go. Okay. All right, he took it quick. So it's shallow like this, and then gets deep like this. Here it's more like maybe 20 feet out. Over there it'll be more like 5 to 6 feet out from the bank. And like I said, we just had a hit. I missed it, but let's see if we can get him to hit again. Oh, something hit again really quick. Let's just let it kind of float along. All right, nothing yet. Let me check the line real quick. Anyhow, it's Thursday. I got my commute home and taking advantage of being able to get out and about and see if we can catch a fish or two here. Oh yeah, got it all tangled. Bummer. Well, you're gonna have to bear with me as I get this thing untangled. So while I'm getting this untangled, I'll just do a little commentary. This is the GoPro fishing, mobile fishing live stream. Yours truly, Glenn, with the City of Allen Fishing Field Team at COAF Field Team. Does these out and about or live streams while I'm out and well, it's a live stream, so you get all the mistakes, and in this case I got a mistake. I got all tangled at this point. Thought it was acting weird when I was casting it, but I think I can get it cleared up real quick. I'm over here in Plano, just right down the road from Allen, and I'm at Stony Hollow Park Pond. It's a fairly good sized pond. Has several fountains. I think right now there's only one running right now, and they, over the years, they've added a little walkway, sidewalk area that surrounds it or runs around the perimeter. In the past, you kind of work the bank and brush would get overgrown and whatnot, but it looks like now you can walk it fairly easy. And this is one of the I'll have to look at the sign, but I think this is one that actually follows the Texas Parks and Wildlife Community Lakes rules. So I think you can actually catch and keep fish here. I tend to do catch and release, And right now I've set up a olive near deer under a strike indicator, 3 foot under a strike indicator. And I had a bite, but unfortunately I got it tangled as well, and now I'm just having to work my line around and get it untangled. I saw that it was acting weird when I was casting it, and I probably should have stopped a lot sooner to get it untangled before it got really tangled, but I think I almost got it. Just gotta work it just a little bit more, and I think I might be in business here shortly, and we can see what's biting. So all right, and that's kind of the pitfalls with doing these live streams, is includes all the mistakes. So in my long form videos, I'll follow up with this one and edit out this portion so you don't have to deal with me undoing it. But for the live stream, you get it all. And in this case, you can share the pain with yours truly. Little mishap in getting it tangled, but like I said, I think I almost have it undone. Let's just make sure. Yeah, there we go. We're back in business. Okay, bear with me. Let me get the line cleared out, and let's see if we can see what is out here at Stony Hollow Park Pond. Okay. Had a quick strike earlier, and then it got away on me. And I'm kind of casting a little bit further out, mainly because I know it's shallow up close, and I'm kind of working the pond here. Temperature dropped from the other day, so I'm thinking they may be a little bit further out versus working it up close, but who knows. We'll find out here in a moment if I've got the right deal going on. All right, nothing yet. All right, let's cast a little bit to the left. Over here is a little culvert, and usually there's something kind of lingering in there. See if I can get something to hit. Nothing yet. Okay, let's throw it right over here by the culvert. All right, let's just kind of bring it in, do some short twitches. Get one to hit maybe. Nothing yet. Kind of surprised. Usually there's something kind of lingering over here. Looks like not yet. Oh wait, I thought I saw a little tiny nip at it. Oh, maybe he doesn't want to commit yet. All right, let's get it closer to the culvert. Maybe there's something lingering there. Okay. All right, I think I saw something kind of twitch at it. Let's see if I can get their interest. No, not yet. Okay. All right, bear with me. And we are multi-streaming this, so this is also going to be on our live streaming or podcast. So you'll hear me talk a lot more than I normally. There's a hit. Oh, you'll hear me talk a lot more than I normally do when I'm fishing and doing these long-form videos. So for the live stream and for our listeners on the podcast portion of this, I'll talk about what I'm doing. So right now, 3 foot under an indicator, the olive near deer size 10. It's one that is working consistently. Temperatures are a little bit chillier. I think we're in the 60s, and I'm kind of working a pond over here in the city of Plano, and it's a fairly large size pond. And what I'm hoping is I can get one of these, either bluegill or bass, up close where it does drop. I'm over here by a culvert, and I'm hoping I can get one to hit here shortly. I did have a hit earlier, and it did not pan out, but I'll start working the bank here again here. All right, let's start working the bank, or working the pond. Oh, there's a hit over there. I think that was something. Yeah, something chasing a fish maybe. Okay, well, maybe I need to take the indicator off and do some casting. This is a lot easier to cast here. It's not near as clobbered. It does get a lot of that green stuff growing, but it's further down below. versus what I've seen at other ponds. So let's see what happens. If not, I may switch to a larger size fly. Maybe that might do the work for the pattern today. Okay, let's just keep working it. All right, I'm going to start working parallel to the bank. Take advantage of being able to work the fly along the bank, where I hope there may be some kind of lurking. And yeah, I may take this indicator off here shortly. Got a little wind. Yeah, nothing yet. Surprised. But it is a little chilly today, and I think we're gonna have some potential rainstorms and whatnot coming in tomorrow, and some severe weather, so might get sidetracked again tomorrow doing some fishing, but I'm sure I can come up with something related to fishing tomorrow. All right, nothing yet. I think I need to take that indicator off and just kind of work the bank and see what happens. Did see something strike just a moment ago, so I'm hoping maybe there is something out and about. Yeah, let's go do that. I'm gonna take the indicator off. So bear with me, I'm taking the indicator off. We're gonna go fish, basically casting out, and we'll try different retrieves. Initially probably starting out with just a steady retrieve, short pulls of the line, and let's see what happens. All right, let's start out with a quick cast where we just cast it with that indicator, and I'm going to start out with some short pulls, twitches. Watch for any. There's the hit right there. All right, they want movement. It's going to be a bass today. Nice bass on the olive near deer. Let me go over here by the bank and see if I can get him in. It's not a big one. I'd say maybe 10, 12 inch maybe. But he does feel hefty. Went for an olive near deer, size 10. It's that one that if I get him in the lip area, I'm able to bring him in. If I get him past, they cut my line. If I don't, then they end up throwing the hook on me. So you'll see a lot of times where I'm not doing so well and losing them. And that's mainly because, oh, there's another hit right there. Oh, all right. All right, we got a pattern. No indicator, and working parallel to the bank, short pulls like so, watching for the line movement, watching for a strike, and so far I've gotten 2 to hit right now with 1 on the line. All right, so let's just cast it back out again. All right, and I know that it kind of dips like this and gets deeper, so I am kind of working a drop off. And it seemed like in both cases they hit between the pulls of the rod. So let me go back this way. Right here it's a little shallow, then it deepens. So let's see what happens here. Short pulls, there's a hit, there's a hit. That's a bluegill. Oh, that's a little guy. Yeah, all right. Well, those guys want to plate too, a little bluegill. That's fun. Yeah, I have fun fishing for anything, basically. Doesn't have to be big. It's just got to be a fish, and one that'll pull on my line. So let's see. Let's work it over here again. All right. Short pulls, like so. No indicator. Watching for the line. In that case, the one that I just caught, I caught because I felt the actual strike. The first bass I caught, I saw a movement on the line as it hesitated, and I set the hook. And then the other one, he hit pretty much as soon as I cast, but unfortunately I was not able to hook him. But let's see if I can get it back out and do it again. I'm gonna work parallel to the bank, short pulls, watching for a strike. There's a hit. Oh, that one hit it. Okay, so let's just kind of work this bank real quick and take advantage of some strikes here. Short pulls again. Watch it for any indication. Short pulls again. Let's do a little twitchy twitch, see if that does anything. No twitchy twitch yet. Okay, let's just kind of glide it along and see if something will chase it. Nope. All right, let's go recast back out. Earlier I heard and saw it looked like something chasing something in the shallows, and it probably was a bass. So let's just kind of work our way again. I'm going to work it parallel to the bank as well as at acute angles to the bank, and I'm just going to work my way along the pond. I don't know how much time I got to fish, so we'll just play it by ear. Just bear with me, and hopefully we can at least catch a couple more bass before I have to call it quits. Okay, in this case, this is the GoPro mobile fishing live stream. Yours truly, Glenn, with the City of Allen Fishing Field Team, COAF Field Team on YouTube. Just having a little fun on the commute home. Hey, you got to stop and do some fishing while you're out and about. All right, traffic's bad. Hey, there's got to be a pond nearby. Have your Google Maps ready, you know. All right, let's work it this way real quick, and then I'm gonna start working along the bank again. All right, back out again. All right, this one I'm gonna work a drop off. Don't see my line, so I'm hoping I can feel a strike. And again, just these little short pulls, and there's a hit. I think it's another one of those little bluegill. I barely felt the tap. There he goes. Yeah, it's another one of those little bluegill. All right, that's a little 8-foot 4-weight, ready to pursue. Sensitive enough, I can feel him hitting. Good stuff. Size 10 olive near deer works, and well, that's 2 bluegill, 1 bass, and a lost bass. And well, let's start working our way down the bank a little. All right, so I'm just gonna work acute angles to the bank here. Every once in a while I'll cast further out, but right now I'm mainly just gonna be working the bank. And let's see if I can get another hit. Let's see if I can get the line out, further out a little bit. There we go. Okay, bear with me, I'm a little tangled. Okay. All right. Nothing yet. Let's cast it back out. This time I'm going to cast it further out. And I'm going to work, again, short pulls. That seemed to work, so let's not break the streak here. Okay. All right, let's try again. Okay. And I'm doing all kinds of twitchiness, shaking the rod, just kind of really give some action to the fly. See if I can gain their interest. Because I see a little shallow area where I'm at, so I'm going to move up a little. And here's a telltale sign of other folks fishing here. You can see that this section has been cleared, so maybe that's a good sign. There might be some fishies here. It does look kind of shallow, but I'm going to work off to the left a little. Work this way. Okay, nothing. All right, let's back out a little bit. See if we can get something to hit out here. And this side of the pond is not as deep as the other side, so this section's a little bit shallower compared to the other side of the pond going that way by the water fountain. This one tends to be shallower, even though it does get deep as you go further in. It is L-shaped. There's a fountain over there. There is some kind of water thing here that churns up the water in the middle, as well as a little bit more in the L. And you can typically get some decent strikes along this section here, all along the bank. You just basically work your fly in this case. What I'm doing right now is I'm trying to get to an open area over here by this big hump. Actually, let me go and cast here real quick and see if something might be interested. Okay, kind of working it. All right. Okay, nothing. Let's just kind of work our way over. Nothing. Okay, let's get back up here. And so far it's been 2 bluegill, 1 bass, and a lost bass. All right. I think later on in the year you'll start seeing a lot more snakes here too. I know it'll be okay because it's a little chilly. This is like a ocean, shallow here. On this, like this right here, I had some good strikes over. There's a hit right there. Oh, he off. Oh man, that was a nice. Whatever it was broke me off. Wow. Man, I think that would have been a nice bass. Cut me off. Holy cow. Well, luckily I got another olive near deer, and I think I'm going to stick with it because because I've gotten some hits. Let's not mess with the streak. Yeah, he snapped me. I can feel him running with it. I could tell it was going to be a good one, but I guess he didn't want to, or he was able to well, break me off. So let's go fix that real quick. Oh, I know, since the last time we met, I did clean up the box a little bit, so hey, it looks a little bit cleaner. I can at least find some of the flies that I want to use quicker. Let's see. That's a Guadalupana. This is on there. This is the one I think we want to try. No, not that one. Let's switch over. Let's just go with this guy right here. All right. Oh no, wait, that one's got a tandem rig set up. That one thief would go right now. That's a size strike. Thief. Actually, maybe a band. Oh, let's see. Let's go the olive near deer. No, it's got a see. That last time that struck hit pretty close to the bank. Say the length of my fly rod is when he struck. It's 8-foot fly rod, so about 16 feet out maybe. And he broke me off. So let me see if I can remedy that situation and see if maybe there's another one that's out there that wants to play as well as that one that I just lost. All right, so again, here we are at Plano at Stony Hollow Park Pond, L-shaped pond. I'm gonna guesstimate it's maybe 10 acres in size or bigger, and it's been a good producer of bass for me over the years, as well as I've caught crappie here and catfish, as well as some bluegill. But for the most part, it's mainly bass that I target when I come out here. It is fun though to catch a crappie or two. All right, let's get started again. Lost that one. Just get it started. There we go. All right, now short pulls, and that one took and broke me off quick. So let's see if I can get something else to strike. All right. Yeah, he struck really quick and ran the line out on me really quick. Took me off guard, in fact. Okay. All right, let's see. Nothing. Cast it out a little bit further and see if I can get another return. Okay. And this one isn't as flashy as the other near deer I was using. This one has a more drab chenille, but it does have a nice palmer hackle on it that gives it pretty good bugginess, and worked well for trout this past season over there at the Blue River. And I'm hoping, well, I've seen already that it's worked well for bass and whatnot at other ponds, so I'm sure it's going to work well here. It's a little chilly, I think it's in the 60s right now, and so well, I'm fishing the lower, under the or below the surface, not on the upper part of the water column, but I am casting enough to keep the fly moving. So it's not as deep as I think I'm fishing, but it's not as shallow either. All right, I'm just walking over here to a more open area, and then I'm gonna cast out again. Okay, bear with me. Let's try here real quick. I'm gonna first clear the bank with some short casts up close. Okay, let's go back that way. Short casts. Back that way. More short casts here. Watching for any strikes. Now I'm up on the bank now. I'm gonna start working along the back. That's over here. Just see my line out a bit and get a good retrieve in. Oh man, I think that bass broke me off. It was a pretty nice sized one too. I am using 4-pound test, so that might be a little bit of challenge too, but yeah, that's part of the game, isn't it? All right, let's see what we can do with this guy. I am kind of leaning over to using that thief lure or fly. That one had some really good strikes on it the other day, and it is a bigger fly, so it might pique the interest of a nice sized bass or two. Okay, nothing yet. All right, go. Oh wait, I think I saw something moving down this way. Let me cast that way and see if I can get something to strike. Short pull line. Little. There's the hit. There's the hit. That is a little bluegill. That is definitely not that big bass that I thought I lost, or that I did lose. Okay, and here's that olive near deer again. I said it was a more buggy looking one because I palmered with a larger size hackle to give it that bugginess, and well, it caught a bluegill. Let's see if we can get a bass. Small fly, size 10, but you'll be surprised what'll strike these little size 10 flies when it comes to bass. Okay. Let's look and get some strikes. Bring short pulls as well as this little fly and retrieve, watching for my line, feeling for any indication of a strike. Man, I'm just enjoying my time out here. Okay, let's see what we got. I'm gonna move in a moment, move down a more open area here in a moment, but I'm gonna cast back this way again because I did see something move, and I think it was more than just that little bluegill. I think it could be something bigger. I've come out here with tube flies as well and poppers. Had some pretty good success as well. If you look at my website, that's fishing and do COF and hollow. I'm sure some of those videos will pop up. Stony Hollow is spelled S-T-O-N-E-Y. It's got an E-Y instead of a Y. Okay, let's work it back this way again. All right, I'm using a 4-weight fly rod, 8-foot Redington Pursuit. Got the Ross Fly Start 2, which is a 4-weight, I believe, rod, and a 4-weight fly line. I can see a turtle out there. I'm just casting it out a little bit further. This time I'm going to let it sink a little, do these long pulls. And if that don't work, I think I'll go to that thief fly. It's a size 8, I think, size 8 hook, and bigger fly than this little size 10. And maybe cast here, and then let's flip it over and walk the bank a little bit more and get ourselves to this other open area, and I'm going to cast here shortly. All right, I did get a couple of underwater videos with the Go Fish camera. Got some interesting video there. There was saw trout over lake. That's pretty cool seeing that, knowing that there's still some trout still to be had in the pond, even though it was stocked in December. Good to know that at least two over there hanging out. I'm here in Plano at Stony Hollow Park Pond, and just having some fun, enjoying a little after. And had one promising strike that I think would have been a good sized bass. All right, I think it's time to switch over to that thief fly and see if we can get something bigger to hit and take advantage of its larger size to maybe elicit a strike, because this little size 10 is good for little panfish and whatnot and the occasional bass, but I'd really like to see if I can get me a nice sized bass here today live on the live stream. So let's see, I got here it is right here. Okay, this is the thief. In this a black chenille right there, black chenille head, got a red tail, and well, we know it's caught bass. I'm pretty sure it'll continue to catch. So let's make sure have the opportunity to maybe get working out a lot shallower than the near deer, but let's see if I can get a strike. So I'm just gonna do some long pulls and see if we'll get one to hit. All right, so bear with me. Let's see if we get some live action here in a moment. All right, nothing yet. All right, let's go work the bank. All right, it's shallow here, so I'm gonna work the shallow section, and then I'm gonna cast it further out and continue working the fly. May slow just time to. That's the one thing. It is a slow sink. Work. See what happens. Now I'm going to stay off the bank here, about 10 feet off the bank, working my way, casting in front of me this time, working a drop off. Seeing if we get something to hit. All right, let's go back this way. Get this out of the way here. All right, don't know if you can see it too well, but it is kind of shallow like this, and then it drops off. More of a, not a big drop off initially. It's more like a gradual slope. I've gone out here in the summer, real clear water, and I can definitely see the bass reacting to the fly as I work it in the air or through this area. And well, I think if it wasn't cold in the 60s, I think we would have got a lot more strikes, even though so far I'm pretty happy. got at least one bass on the line and two promising strikes. And let's see if we can get even happier. All right. Staying on the bank. Work the fly in. Short poles. Maybe get one that's lurking nearby. Nope. Not yet. Let me get on rock. Little going. And see if I can see something maybe lurking about. My glass. And so I'm hoping I'll be able to see something come up and get a little sight casting too in if I see anything lurking in the area. It's riding about 6 inches or so below the surface. So I think if I work the weed line or the vegetation line, I might get one to come in and strike here a little. Come on, work it here. Yeah, nothing yet. Okay. Just doing these little short pops of the line. What I'm worried about is they may be deeper and I'm just fishing this too shallow. All those ones that I hit earlier. Oh wait, there's something behind it. I think it was a bluegill. It's chasing behind it. Let me see. Maybe a little too small. Okay. I think I saw something. A shadow go by. I don't know. Maybe we'll try a little bit here. Let me just do a slower retrieve and kind of let it sink a little. See if something will come up behind it. Once I get it closer, I can see the lure or the fly. And like I was saying, I saw what looked like a bluegill behind it, trailing it. And a moment ago, before that, I thought I might have saw a bass kind of trailing behind it, thinking about it as well. So let me go a little bit further and try this sort of a short pull, but I'm gonna let it sink a little. So, well, it's actually a long pull. I'm gonna let it sink. Long pull, let it sink. Just to give it time to get it to sink a little and maybe catch their interest. Let's do a little twitchy move here. And I'm hoping I'm letting it sink enough to get into that zone where they may be hanging out. Okay. Nothing yet. Okay. Something earlier was trailing it. Let's see if we can get them to do it again. If not, I think I may switch again to another fly. Just because I want the action to be a lot more faster than this. And I think this one will probably work really well. The morning bite come this summer when the fish are in that feeding frenzy mode. So yeah, let's go switch this out. I'm gonna go with a fly that has a little bit more heft to it to get it to sink. And I think that's where the bass are, at least for now, lingering. So let's see what we got in the fly box. Okay, something that'll linger a little bit better down below. Let's see, here's some more of those near deer, but this one's a lot bushier. All right, so this one has a more bushier tail, plus it has a little flashy chenille to it, or right there, and maybe that's enough to get them going. I don't think I have it. Yeah, I don't have any hackle on it, so this could be less buggy, but it's going to have a bigger tail. It's going to have that little lateral line on it that may give it a little fishy attractant, and maybe it might get them to strike. As well as it's a size 10 hook, so if a little guy strikes it, I'll be able to hook him still. And if a bigger guy strikes it, I just gotta set the hook quick enough to not let him take it too deep and possibly cutting my line. So bear with me as I get this rigged up. Okay. All right, let's do this. All right, let's go back this way again. See if I can figure out what was trailing behind my fly. Okay. Short pulls, little twitchy retrieve, let it sink. Watch for any strikes. Let's kind of drag it slowly. See if anything's going to chase it. Nope. Okay, let's go back out again. Okay, just kind of working it along. Let's go back this way now. I'm working it close right now, but I am going to cast a little bit further out in a moment. Okay, let's go further out now. Work on shoreline here. See if something wants to play. Nope, not yet. Okay. This time I'm going to go a little bit further out and work at it more of a wide angle. See if I can get it to hit now. Short pulls again. Work it in. Okay. All right, no takers. Let's start walking the bank again. See, it's a fairly good sized pond. I started over there by that culvert, and I'm just gonna work my way. I'm not sure if we're gonna make it all the way around, but well, let's just see where it takes us. All right, I'm just gonna keep popping the lure along the bank here as I work my way over. Clear the area close by, see if anything takes. Walk up a little and then I'll start casting again further out once I clear the area. Okay, nothing. Go back this way. Nothing yet. Okay, nothing. And that one that broke me off was, I cast pretty close to shore and he hit it. So did not have to cast far to get the stroke. And right now, just open, see if I can just kind of pick my way on the bank for another strike here. Come on, let's see. I did have the indicator on earlier and no takers there. Seems like they wanted movement on the fly. All right. And there we go. Let's just keep casting. Let's go back this way where we came from. One tip you want to keep in mind when you're casting or when you're fly fishing, keep your rod tip low. Set that hook and gives you a little bit more opportunity to set the hook and get that fish on the line. Don't have it up here, have it down here. All right? Rod tip low. I see some guys don't even put the rod tip in the water. Keep that presentation in the water as long as they can, as well as increase their chances at hooking up with some fish. So rod tip low, and let's bring it in and hopefully get a bite here soon, because it's getting a little slow. All right, let's go work our way down. See another open area along the bank. It's gonna pop my fly right here in case there's anything lurking close by. Right here. Close by, nothing. Back this way, kind of work it in, nothing. Back that way, nothing. All right, now I'm gonna work at the angle parallel to the bank as much as I can. There's a hit, there's a hit. Little guy, woohoo. You're at a blue galley. A mini blue galley, a mini me blue galley. I don't know, that was fun. Okay, well, we know that the fish will take the near deer in this variant of the pattern. This is the one that has no palmer wrapped hackle. Got a little, I don't know what it is, some kind of flasher lateral line, Marabou hail, and it's a parallel again to the bank. Most hits have been closer to, but hey, maybe I get this nice back back here. Say, I'm just gonna drag it slowly now. Cast it back out further. See what happens if I cast it a little bit further. I'm gonna let it sink this time and kind of drag the line by just sweeping the rod to my right, keeping an eye on the line, and maybe a strike. Nothing yet. Okay, still nothing. All right, okay, let's start working our way further down, but I'm going to do one more cast parallel to the bank as much as I can, and I'm going to work the fly along that vegetation line. Okay, nothing. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, nothing. All right, let's go work our way again. Find an open area this time. I've caught bass over here again. Just right now I'm in a hurry, and I'm kind of just taking advantage of some of these open areas and see if I can just, get a strike. Are getting some fish on the line. So again, I'm gonna start out away from the bank, drop fly ahead of me, hear what's close by, just in case there may be a fish lurking where I'm gonna step closer to the bank. Okay, nothing. Still working my way in. Nothing. Okay, back that way. Nothing. All right. Now I'm gonna cut to my left and start working near the bank. Yes, let me go ahead and take more line. Okay. Blow the. Just let it be. Get them a little bit down. Nothing there. Okay, let's keep working it again. Every once in a while, I'll take the line. I think it's a little blue. I think it's in with my feeling. A little bit. Oh. Fix that real quick. Okay. Nothing. Come on, go. On to me. Work my way over those bank thing here in a moment. Those are pretty cool. I don't know when they here. 3 building up the walkway area. And, those are pretty nice because it's kind of cast all around you. Get you chance areas. I was talking. They're big rock. Just gonna get on top of it. Gonna get a better angle. See what's over here, and stay back again. You can definitely see in the water. I don't see much greenery up close though. It's kind of weird, but it's still early in the year. Let me get me closer over here and start working this vegetation line. All right. I need a different. That will strike here. Deeper on this side, then it starts shadowing out as you get close to the end. And right now, bear with me. I'm gonna get my mojo going and get another bass on the line here. Short pulls. Come on, let's go. See what you got. The little guy. That one I saw lying black. I'm it tighten and set the and there he is. Little blue gale. Little there are some big ones here. Don't know where they're at right now. There are ones here. Caught them in the past. Someone, who knows? I think they're still here though. Short pulls, look for an indication of a strike. That last one was a hesitation in the line, slackening, and hook. Okay, let's try that again. Just kind of drag slow. All right. Let's see if I can fly move. I just saw a little guy just come up right behind it. See if I can get him to do it. Yeah, there they are. A bunch of little guys chasing it. Here, let me see if I can get them to hit it so I can get you an idea of what I'm talking about. So these smaller size bluegill are kind of lingering along this bank right where it slopes a little bit, and I got my glasses on, my Polaroid glasses, and I'm dragging the fly, and I could see these little guys just right behind it chasing it. There's one kind of tagging at it right now, and getting a visual. Oh wait, that was a bass though. Huh, okay, well, there was a bluegill looking at it, and then a bass looked at it. So let me try it again. Just gonna bring the fly in, see if I can get, yeah, there we go. There's a, looks like a little bluegill chasing behind it. It's right here, right in front of me. So try it again. All right, I'm gonna just drag it here. Get up enough so I can see the fly and maybe see the fish come up behind it and strike. Yeah, okay. With it now, it's coming behind. Not that big. I bet if I went with like a little, I could probably hook them pretty consistent. Big, but they're enough to irritate. I'm playing with it now, looking at it. All right, well, good to know. There's little guys to play. Probably for those big guys. Right now, there's another one looking at it. 2, 3. There's from this direction. Get the line looking here. Let me drag it slow. Yeah, there we go. Hesitating on the line. Just drag it really slow. To hit. Okay, let's do it again. Hesitation on the line. We'll still pick and then we'll set the hook. Okay, just bringing it in slow. Watching the strike. Not that time. Okay. A couple of little guys right behind it, chasing it. Not big, but interested enough to take a look at it. So let's try it again. Drag it. Ah. Okay. Did. what happened is kind of slowly back in, and that was again they did it. Well, that's a very big example for how. Let me see if I can show you one where I do catch one here. Okay. All right. I see one right behind it looking at it. Okay. Let's go back out this way. Drag it slow. Okay. All right. Let me ask. Let's just go now. Okay. Yeah. Tomorrow, pretty strong storm. Not. But now we're here today. And far than it's kind of slow. On here before, but the way it is sometimes. Did have that front come through to kind of throw the pattern off, so that could explain some of the slowness. Start. All right. With this, mainly because, well, so far I've gotten hits off it, and it's sinking enough to know that at least I think there's a hit. At least I think I'm getting it into the muddy zone where I believe they're lurking. All right. That one was I think another small bluegill. Short taps on the line. And we just kind of work the fly along here as I get closer in. Oh, that was a strike. Light strike again. I don't think it was a bass. Okay. Let's see if I can get him to hit over here. Okay, not yet. All right, let's go this way. A little bit further out. Over here, there's a little dip, and then it goes up and down, so it's like a little canal or dip, I guess, where they kind of lurk. So it'll get a little deep, then it'll go up, and then it'll drop again. The reason I know that is, well, we had some droughts over the years, and when you're out scouting around, you'll notice or note some things about your local ponds. And in this case, I was out here when it got really low, and I just noted, hey, there's a little canal-like thing here. All right. And it also explains why sometimes I get pretty decent amount of strikes in this general area. Okay. All right, let me get it further out real quick. I'm gonna try dropping it right over here real quick and see what happens. Okay, short pulls, letting it drift. Watching for a strike. Also watching for fire ants. There's some fire ants around here, so you gotta be careful where you're standing, or you might get a little bite or two more than what you expect. In this case, a fish bite becomes an ant bite. All right. Okay, nothing yet. All right, let's keep working our way down and just hop in these open areas where other folks have kind of beaten the brush down and fished. So I'm pretty sure that this one's got fairly good amount of pressure when it comes to fishing. But luckily no one's here right now. At least I'm the only one right here right now. And I'm just kind of working my way along the bank. And in this case, I'm getting closer to the bank as I stage myself for some longer cast. Okay, let's work it this way now. They're out. Pull. No. little twitchy too. Behind, I think. Ball. Okay. Nothing. All right, let's just work our way. There's could be or it could be bad. Let's just to it. See what happens. No, could be bad. Kind of in there. Nothing yet. All right, I think that way. Like I was saying, there are some crappie in here. At least I've caught some over the years. Don't know about this year, but I think it does have a good opportunity for crappie to lurk in here. It's mainly bluegill and bass. I believe I've seen some folks catch some catfish here as well. Don't know when it will last stop, but it's definitely a promising time to fish. Okay. All right. Down. The open spot, and I'll cast over there. Let's try the spot. About 10 feet away. I've cleared the few. Again, fish lot for just dragging it in. There's a hit. I think that was a little guy. That one, he hit it and I could see the line pull out. There's another one. Oh man. Guy. That's quick. Drag slow. Yeah. Okay, that was 2 in a row. Saw it out. And that definitely was a strike. Go cast again to that spot. Nothing yet. Oh, there's the hit. Very light strike. Line pulled out just briefly. Okay. Let's do one more and then we'll move on. Nope. Okay. Let's go cast a little bit further down. Work our way parallel to the bank as much as I can. All right. Back that way. Hit. Oh, I'm hoping these are little. Okay. Work the parallel to the bank. Short pulls. There's a tap. Really light tap. Another light tap. Small. Okay. Let me and just cast further. Same pull. Watching strike. Yeah. There's the hit. There it is. Right there. All right. He barely took it. He took his time. I think it's a, let's see, I think it's a gill. Yeah. And this one has a shoulder on him. All right. Oh man, it's got the red operculum. Nice. Isn't that kind of shell crackery when they had the little red thing? That's a nice one. Look at that. Pretty cool. All right. Yeah, he went for it. Thought I had something poking at it. All right. All right, well, let's get him back in. All right. That was fun. All right, see? Told you, there's fish here. All right, let's try that again. This time, that one's a little bit further out. further out. Doing a little short twitch. And in case I saw him basically pull on the line, and that's when I set the hook. There's a I was dragging the line slowly. This goes again. Of shelter though. Let's see if we get the one to strike here. I'm gonna drag it slow. Drag it slowly. For a strike. Nope. Just back out further again. Let's see a little. I wonder if I should put it in here. Work the shoreline here. Because it does get a little deeper. And maybe they're out there hanging out. What do you put that indicator on? I don't know. That's pretty good hits earlier with the indicator. Alright, let's just cast it out one more time here, and then I'm gonna might be or up really slow now. I know the end of my line. Now I'm just paying attention to my foot and sitting here. Look, indicate the strike. Be the line. Let's just try it again. Right. That one wasn't. All right. Down. A lot of. Well, this is more of a scouting deal, but you can see it's a fairly good sized pond, and there's got to be some big ones in here. Well, I know there's some big ones in here. I'm just not on my line right now. It's okay. There's a hit. There's a hit. Hesitation line. That one's a bass. Okay. That one's a bass. Okay, just bring them in. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah, that one, the line slackened or hesitated. I hear. Oh, I got a chance clip with the line against the portion of the jaw. Not bad. These seem to be a lot heftier than what I've been catching at other ponds, and I suspect there may be some steer here. That's that first one on me. All right, just put this, and I set hesitation of the line. I'm working parallel to the and an angle to for the strike. Most of the bass I've done or strikes were up close. That one shell cracker light one, bluegill fish, whatever. That one was again, I believe in deeper water. I had cast that out a little bit further out, and maybe my lingering deeper. And that last bass was very close to the bank. But the water is deep here. It jumps off fairly quickly. I'm guessing probably 2 to 3 feet in about the length of my rod. It jumps off that quickly. Okay. Oh, so just jump behind me. Well, you know what that means. Something jump behind you. You got to cast that way. Let's see if that was a fish or maybe something else. Okay. Dragging the line like slow. Nope. Let's do it one more time. Just kind of drag it slowly. Let it kind of drift down and watch for another strike maybe. All right. And then if you're not able to watch the whole stream, do check goes to where I long pause. I take it portion to get fish. Maybe out here an hour or more, but the video will cut down to maybe 10 minutes. It'll be mainly those portions of the trip where I got a fish on the line, or at least I may be explaining a particular item. So right now I'm going to do a lot of skipping in the portion because it's kind of slow, but it's fishing. All right, taking like 3-4 steps, and I'm gonna cast close again and clear the area near the bank. Watch for any strikes. There's the hit. Oh, little guy. That's a little hit. Okay, and again, I'm about maybe 15-20 feet from the bank, clearing the area where I presented my close. I'll start closer along the bank and working at a angle or parallel as much as I can to the area. Now I'm up close and I'm going to work my left. I get is in the six now. Slow. The other things will see just pattern wise. You can still catch them. In this case, just continue here. In my case, I'm just kind of getting the slow. We're hitting past the pull retrieve. It's more of a finesse style. I'm just line or the fly, letting the fall, watch for any indication of a strike. The strike, I may be hooking on to the bottom or some obstruction, but hey, I set the hook anyways, just in case, because as a rule of thumb, when in doubt, set the hook. When in doubt, set the hook. Okay, I'm going to tend to close. Watch for hooks. Okay, there's a hit. That was a tiny but again those that I right there. Okay. At the you do the thing, big gear, normal gear, sink, just I'll push stealthily along the bank, or parallel the angles and whatnot, and every once cast further, working out further, and it's same tactics basically. Just instead of a fly rod and fly, fishing fly, you're using either gear, spinning gear, and whatnot. I've gone out here before with inline spinners, rooster tails, as well as just some bucktail jigs and jigs in general. That's done well. Singles, that's done well. Most of the time, I really come out here with the fly rod because, well, one, you definitely have a lot of open area. Two, look at this. You got tons of room for a back cast. You got tons of room. The only time I really get close back is when back hasn't been. Used to be a primitive walkway. This would have a ton of these huge vegetation, weeds and whatnot, and you would find yourself hooking into them with your back cast. But see, now it's not like that now. You just yank away. While walking, fishing, and trying to catch a fish, let's talk maybe suggestions. So one thing that I noticed when you're fly fishing, okay, want to put your line right here where your finger is, right here, and maintain that connection here, because that allows you to lock the line and close, set the hook basically. If you keep your line out here, you got all this to contend with, and next thing you know, you're missing that hook set. So try keeping your finger here and be ready, and when you retrieve, you're kind of working it in this manner. All right, well, there's a quick tip for you. You'll see me every once in a while where I have my hand out, but that's mainly when I'm casting. Most of the time when I'm actually fishing and trying to catch a fish, I'll have my finger right here. All right, we got another rock here. Let's go on top of that and see if we can get some good casts. I'm gonna stay back a little bit because last time I saw blue kind of close shore. Oh, one that just the sunfish. All right, he just came out of the bottom over there, out of the grassy area, hit it. And I was telling you, so again, you can catch fish up close to the bank, and so you do want to work yourself stealthily in the area. There's another one out here willing to play. Yeah, there he goes, another one. Okay. All along this vegetation line. Okay, back here. See if I can do it again. Okay, I'm just gonna work the fly on. Let's go back this way. See if one's a little bit deeper, maybe. See if he'll come and hit it. Drag. It's a little fingerling that looked at it. Let's go back this way now. I'm gonna work my fly. See something looking at it. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, this is perfect to use these for live bait and put it on that Go Fish camera and see what'll come and hit these guys. They are warm, so water's still warm. So this front that came through hasn't chilled them like it normally does when you're fishing in wintertime. So it's good news. They hit here before the cast. Yeah, a little bit. Drag it along. See if I'll get it. Slow drag it along. Watching for the strike. Strike. And down, set the hook. Okay, let's do it again. Up on the line. Watch again for any strikes. Okay. Let's see. Little guy chasing it right now. Little guy chasing it. Now I'm just gonna work it along the bank again, see if something else will strike. Nope, nothing there. All right, let's get some long cast in and work bank. We got a good vantage point here, and just gonna work the fly, short pulls, hesitation, and the reason is I'm getting to these hits, at least in this section, with a slow drag of the line. Last that struck, he kind of looked at it, and I thought initially it was a little bluegill. It turned out to be a bass. So maybe there might be another one like here. Let's try again. I'm just gonna drag slow. Wait. That may have been a strike. Been hesitant. That could have been a bomb, but set the hook. Okay, let's go back this way. See if I can get it along this edge here. Here I'm just gonna drag it along here. See if something will hit as it's just moving slowly along. Oh, that was weird. That almost felt like something picked it up and then decided otherwise. Let's try that again. Okay, so cast it out, drag it along slowly. See if something will pick up. And it's a steady pull. I'm not jerking on it or anything. Every once in a while, it feels like I'm bumping the bottom. Yeah, I maybe bumping the bottom on that one. Okay, let's go a little bit further out. Here, I'm just going to drag it slowly with a sweep of the rod. Well, that one almost looked like a strike. Hesitated, but again, I could be hitting the vegetation that's growing off the bottom. Okay. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Let's get it back right now. Okay, and earlier I just took my way all down. Currently, I still go. I don't know how I have a battery. I got this Livestream. It's just that, well, a certain in my significant other may have plans, but hey, don't have any plans right now. Other than me fishing. Oh, felt like a pickup. Okay. Way. Okay, I'm just gonna try to pull it again. See something straight. Nothing yet. Okay. Just gonna sweep the rod. There's a. Alright, go to move on the river here and work our way over. Bank here again, close. Just something right. We take her there. Closer. Back. Enough. No. Go catch while we're near the bank. Something that's here. Working at the bank. Alright. Then pretty fun later on in the summer when you're fishing the topwater bottom. You got a little grasshopper, brett. Those are fun. They're really fun. Bite in, and man, that's pretty fun action. Which I wonder if the topwater bite is on right now. Even though a little knows? I don't know. I got the foam spider. Wonder if I can get him to hit on that. Bigger fly. Yeah, that. Also kind of exploring. Take the deer out, and I'll put a foam spider on top. No, a foam spider. Let's do the other cat. That's top, but also sink on us. Surface as I work up here. It's a BL character, kind of cheap. I don't per rest that I have. The pattern that it describes in various fishing books and videos. Then I skip everything just because I don't think I really needed it, and I think the fish will still bite. I'm gonna take us down this, skip some just because we don't have much more time, and I'm trying to get us to an open area where I know it's a little bit more open, sort of like a little flats area. And I'm gonna see if we can get them to strike on top. And I'm gonna do this jerky move. Yeah, it's already sinking. Okay. Yeah, I didn't put any floating on it other than that seam sealer from my tent. Didn't have any, and I tend to fish this one on top anyways, or just under the surface. So this section right here gets a little shallow, so it's kind of maybe get one's attention to come up and hit it is what I'm hoping, and they strike it as I let it sit. And I bet later on when things warm up, might get a good chance of some nice bluegill and whatnot hitting this baby. This time I cast it out deeper, I'm see if something will strike. Okay. I'll just kind of twitch a little, stop, work it over here to the left. Okay, nothing. All right, let's move down. So far I did get some strikes with that olive near deer. Short retrieves, steady little like sweeping retrieve, as well as just letting it sink. And I can like I did something earlier, kind of fish, so maybe I can get one to do that with this elk hair caddis. Basically, it's not really being fished dry, it's just under the surface sinking, and mainly just kind of exploring at this point. I don't know if I'm gonna get anything, but hey, it's worth a try. Okay, I do see some surface activity off to my left. Maybe that's a good sign for one of these guys to strike. Okay, nothing. Nothing. All right, let's go back that way. All right, I'm staying off the bank again. This time about 15, 20 feet out. Staying away. Just kind of working the bank here, but not up on the bank, so I don't spook anything. All right. Yeah, I see a lot more movement off to my left. Like there's something feeding. Could be those little bluegill again. Don't know. But I'm gonna be there here in a moment, so we'll see. I'm gonna cast a little bit further out too. See if I can get somebody as a choke. Alright, not yet. Let's go real quick. Let it do a pull in. Nothing yet. Okay. Further out. And here I'm just hoping something comes and hits it while it's kind of close to the surface. Even though, oh man, I just saw something big move over here by this rock. If it's on bed. Ah, yeah, I bet that's what that was. All right, well, let's get on the rock and maybe get a better view of what I just spooked. I'm gonna peek down in here. Maybe I see the bed itself. Nope, can't really tell. All right, let's just cast it out real quick. Work this section and see what happens. I may switch to another fly here in a moment, just because yeah, oh wait, there's a hit. Something came up and hit it. I think it was a bluegill. Yeah, I think that was a bluegill. Let's see if he does it again. Something just came right behind it and kind of nipped at it a couple of times, but I don't think it was a bass, but I do think it was a bluegill. There's another strike. Yeah, he hit it. He swiped it. Something's swiping it. There he goes again. Just might get it closer and get a better look. Yeah, it's a little bluegill. A feisty one too. I think the hook's bigger than him. Holy cow. Two of them. Oh, there he is. All right, well, it's a sunfish. Sunfish on the surface. Yeah, okay, cool. Got one on the surface. So who knows, maybe some bigger guys are out here wanting to play. Let's try it real quick. Let's just kind of work it here while we're taking advantage of being up top on this rock, and see if something else will come. Can attract them. Okay. There, yeah, something again, looking at it. I think it's, he swiped it. Oh, there we go. It's a little bit bigger. I think it's going to be these sunfish this time. But hey, who knows? Maybe there's a bass behind there wanting to play too. But it's pretty fun catching these guys. Plus, it's a surface. They're basically surface. I mean, I'm fishing it on top, and I don't have any floating on it, so it is sinking a little bit on me, but not enough to sink it all the way down. And when I do a little quick sweep like this, it dries it enough I can get it out there and let it stay on top. So that one's right on top, and I'm gonna do a twitch, see if I can get somebody's attention. And yeah, pretty cool. I'll just come up right behind it and I'll see him kind of swipe it. There's a hit. 2 hits. 3 hits. Oh man, still going for it. Smaller ones. Yeah, smaller ones, but I'm thinking there may be a bass out there willing to strike. So let's see. We may close out the stream with yours truly fishing this spot. I don't think I got enough time that I could fish the rest of the pond. Sure is very promising though. There's another hit. Okay. There's a hit. He's on. Oh, he's little. All right, let's do this again. Cast it out. I'm going to bring in the line. I don't think we need that much line. just working elk hair caddis. Temperatures in the 60s right now, and we lucked into some of these guys that are willing to strike on the surface. So I'm taking advantage of that. I like fishing the topwater bite. Okay, let's just kind of work it in this way now. See if we can get one to hit. There's the hit. Oh. So I'm casting it out, letting it sit for a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I do a twitch. Let it sit. Twitch. Let it sit. Twitch. Just waiting for that bite like there. Well, missed that one. But I'm going to keep it in there. Maybe get a follow-on. Yep, get a follow-on strike. Don't need to cast it in or recast it that often. Still got, there's a hit. That one kind of slurped at it. Okay, let's do it again. Twitch. 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 Okay, there's a strike. Yeah, that's the elk hair caddis. I wonder if that grasshopper, that's a smaller hook. I wonder if that'll get them. Well, let's just enjoy this right now. Maybe we might get a nice bass to strike still. Okay, did a double pull on that one. There he goes. Oh, ooh, I think that was bigger. Okay, let's do another cast. Twitch, twitch, double twitch, twitch. Okay, see something, look at it, but you don't want to get on that one, so let's recast it out. See if we can get somebody else to commit. There we go. I'm just fishing it just under the surface. It floats when I cast it and dry it off a little. Oh, hit, another hit, and then it sinks very slowly, and oh, there's the hit, and drops about maybe an inch or two. Something further out just struck. Oh. Let's see if another one will strike here shortly. Okay. Nothing yet. There's one. He chased it. That one chased it. A little bit more aggressive on the bite on that one. I see him. He's small though. All right, let's work our way further down. Maybe there's some bigger ones. That's where I was. Let's move back here. See if there's something lurking over here by the by this one cove-like area. Switch it. Nothing. Nothing. All right, let's just get it back out again. Working my way over. Okay. Nothing yet. Okay. To my right. But I'm hoping there's something kind of lingering over here in this cove. I've lost a decent bass here in the past. I don't know if a bass will take this one right now, but let's get it out there and see if it will strike. No, not yet. This way, let's see what happens. Nope. Nope. All right, I'm gonna cast out to my left. If this one shallow area. If I can get away from all this greenery or shrubbery. I think I might be tangled. Oh yeah, I'm tangled. All right, off. Let's go back out this way. Man, duck. Yeah, takers. All right, let's go back here again. Nothing yet. Let's do a more aggressive pull on the line. Maybe get something to come strike. No. All right, let's see if I can switch it up and see what other fly I got. I can work this back section here, and then I'll call it quits. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's get this fly switched out. And let's see, we already tried different flies, both on top and below. Let's see. Here's another near deer, but this one's in white. Let's try, actually, no, let's try this one. Okay, this is a fly that I met up with someone at the Blue River that used it to make a killing on some of these, some trout that were at the Blue. And now I'm gonna see if some bass may want it. Let me make sure I'm still live. Oh yeah, still live, cool. All right, so let me get this guy on the line. We're gonna work this one